Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Three Houses with me, Get Daved, and the locked door. There we go.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again.
No.
How do you recover from such a terrible event?
Time to resettle and not tell your children about it.
So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
I feel like the loss of the village is kind of not as big a deal. The pristine peasant architecture, inevitably lost to the sands of time.
Right.
It's kind of funny, because I don't have the Joy-Con drift anymore. You see me steering a little too far to the right sometimes, you know what that's about.
I'm glad the Remire Village situation got sorted out, but it's not over yet, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it got sorted.
But I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
And you would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for us kids.
Hey, I know I'm
Lance, yeah. I get it. Can't handle me Lance well enough, I get it.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another.
Yeah, students go missing in them all the time.
That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods.
Oh, okay.
People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Yeah, it's the secret to saving the world. Still no recruitment.
Professor.
By the way, left to my own devices, I would totally use Brawl all the time with Byleth, just so you know. Okay, wait. We just need to do what? I'm only 175 centimeters? Alright. I lost a couple inches, everyone. I think all we need is D+. Let me check the old cheat sheet. Whoa, with support level C+, darn it. Okay.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited.
Me too, Broseph.
I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
Oh, heck yeah, bro. Hey, you're
Good to see you, Professor. Rare for you to come talk to me.
False.
I'd love it if you could teach me more about training and stuff like that. I know that ain't easy with me stuck in a different class and all. Why don't you put me in your class?
You got it.
Really? I was only kidding around. But if you're offering, I won't say no. You better not go easy on me. You gotta toughen me up if I'm gonna become a proper knight.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe work on some of your flexibility. I'm a little worried what happens if you have to reach something behind your back.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church.
Because it is true.
To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion.
Well, I
I
kind
know
of assumed
not
it was
how
an
far to
imposter
take
that
my
killed him
search.
like 8 years ago.
Unlike the monks, the Knights of Seros are Lady Rhea's direct subordinates. Some are in quite unique circumstances, but I cannot think any of them would betray us.
That's
have
why
a
you get
request.
betrayed. Alright, wood carving. Find a book about...
It cannot be true that...
Alright. Well, I guess there'll be a map pip for it. It's a really obscure thing to lose.
I can't believe this. It's so angry right now.
Okay.
First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody.
Oh, you're gonna become Batman.
I can't stand the thought of such evil
Just
lurking
like the
in the
dude
world.
from Awakening.
We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
But they can't know it's me. And they have to believe it could be anybody. Oh, you know what? Here, this will make it all better.
Thanks for this, Professor.
Hey, no problem, man. He mostly likes fighting stuff. Oh, right. Gotta remember Ferdinand out there.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta tell her it ain't your thing.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas?
Yeah.
But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
That's right. You gotta go out and work on your game there. I think
What's
he
up,
wants
Professor?
reason.
Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well,
Yeah, that ain't happening for a while. I think he has a pretty high charisma requirement as well. Let's take another quick peek at me. Except not in this menu. Let's go through roster every time. Fire Emblem's menu structure continues to blow my mind. 21, okay. I have 25, so if we got her...
great. But
Hey man, I got you an anemone.
thanks so much.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball.
Okay, you may have to kill her
But
someday.
here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine.
Eh,
I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
not with that attitude, man. You need a little bit of swagger. Just the right amount. Not like Ferdinand, that's too much.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a
speaking of
mission.
which-
It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended.
I mean, I killed a lot of them.
Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Oh yeah? Alright. maybe Claude's the only one without a little bit of crazy. Ooh, someone interested in wood carving.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first. It was held by my father.
Where's the treaties?
How could you possibly think that is mine?
Huh. Well, alright then. Take a rose.
What a kind gift.
Yeah, well, you know what? It did feel nice to hear the words.
Dancing a Fodlin is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In
Okay.
Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
They're just rocking out like crazy.
What the?
I mean, that seems excessive for bumping into me. I wasn't even running. That's just a bulletin board. Okay, let's take a look at the to-do list. Also known as the students. And now that I say it, it sounds a little sketchier for their prof to talk that way. It's good to not be the real prof. A gentleman who prefers a close shave.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
I mean, in some ways, it's the perfect time.
Hey,
Oh, Black Magic Tournament. Interesting.
What's this about? The ball. Knights don't participate.
Do you
It's an
want to come
event for
anyway?
students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
You? Whatever, teach me how to lance.
I still have much to learn.
What's this about? The ball. It's an event.
I wonder if I have any of her stuff. Do you really hate bugs?
How did you know this was mine?
Huh. Felt like that was a bit of a long shot, but alright. Who's got the higher resistance is what I want to know. I don't want this screwed up. Okay, Flame's a candidate, don't get me wrong. Resistance 23, that's pretty good. Ooh. Alright, and Magic 22. Alright, I think Lindhardt's our clear-cut winner on this one. Also, I have some sort of item that increases magical power, I thought. That's HP regeneration, I think? Yeah. He'll be fine without it. Go get him, big guy. Captain Apathy himself. I mean, at this point, it's not very sportsmanlike.
Didn't even.
And a silver shield. Color me excited.
Must be
would love
awful
to switch to
losing to
wind
me.
for the superior crit and hit rate. Although it looks like that might not be an issue. Ooh. Also, Blizzard, everybody. It's the first time seeing it, I think. I expect it's more common with like the Fargus types.
I'd rather be napping.
Ooh. Finally taking damage. So I wonder if you're in a situation where both characters are doing 0 to each other.
Must be awful losing to me.
They've got to have some sort of something. Hard locks your switch and you need to format it. Alright.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Defense wins championships, everybody. Alright, cool stuff. I kind of want to know about this silver shield. Okay, it's just a slightly better shield. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping it would like buff resistance or something. What with the silver ingredients? Improve resistance against monsters or something.
Everyone's in such a festive mood.
Well, there's a festival.
I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting.
Boy, you're fun at a party,
Still,
Edelgard.
this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
There we go. You know what? Having fun requires practice.
I appreciate it.
She didn't mean that. Alright.
Hi there. Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower.
Named Dad?
They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself.
Huh.
What I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Alright, well, I mean... Sylvain can deliver that for a couple hours, I expect, before you find out. Maybe he's got a couple plan Bs as well. A side gig, if you will. 9 other girlfriends. Alright. Someone who likes to sing. Who could it be?
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Don't worry about it. Thought I saw a blue glow. It's fine.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
That's really cool, man.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
You bet, best friend.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here.
Okay,
Even
you're not an
when he was
accomplice, I get
supposedly
it.
in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there.
Oh.
I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now.
Intriguing. Well, I mean, we already know he's a bad guy.
My, am I excited!
Yeah, it's good to see you
being at
motivated.
School, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Cool. Stop skipping class. And you can go to the ball. See, I'm being the bad guys from Cinderella. But for a good cause.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
It's just gonna be full of squatters. Huh. Someone who secretly loves dolls.
So, Tomas the
Ferdinand?
librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Self. You're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Alright, I really like that she referred to herself as Self. Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Alright, you didn't like it that much.
So I just...
Whoa!
I want to join your class, please.
I did not think it would work. Well, yeah, our faith is
Really?
pretty good.
Oh, I just know I'll be able to learn all sorts of things with your guidance. I can't wait.
Great success, everybody. Wow. We're filling up.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk?
And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
Yeah. Hey, you're motivated.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower.
Oh boy.
However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Huh. I wonder if it's the same guy. But hopefully it works out for them. Alright, let's just grab the quest real quick.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique.
Well, watch out, Lawrence, because we just got Raphael in our house.
The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please.
Oh, does that let them give people an extra turn in combat?
It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Yeah, you bet.
May I ask a favor of you?
Okay, by the end of week 2. Sheesh.
Before the ball, the student who is it is a.
All right, well now we gotta win that.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all.
He was murdered and replaced with an imposter.
From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us.
I mean,
I've also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
He's someone else. Ah, yeah. No greatness for me. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta prioritize that book on wood carving.
Ooh. Gerig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think?
Is there gonna be a Y1K disaster?
Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Gerig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself.
Yeah, I guess it's a privilege.
Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one, in 5 years, will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Oh no, I'll be running the place. Whoa.
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help.
I mean, aren't
Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
Okay.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Hey, thanks, man. Oh, he's not in my house. He's just gonna come along for the ride. Like Manuela. Alright. Clean dusting cloth. Okay, we've got a couple things for someone who hates cleaning. Could be Casper.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church.
He did.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
It happened.
There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind.
Yeah?
But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
Okay, so you believe he was evil. Alright, there was some sort of Rhea-centric thing.
I don't know who this belongs.
Alright. Dormitory 2F has got to be the least exciting second floor of all time. All right, everybody, it's time for the simultaneous highlight and low light. I guess this one. All right. All right. So, I used to ask friends if they had a weapon in the zombie apocalypse, what would they pick? And one guy was like, brass knuckles. And I gotta respect that. Oh, well, whatever, man. For Flame. I don't know how much she likes food. She likes fish. She gets a lot of that. Ah, boy. Oh, goodness. I mean, this is just too patriarchal. Fine! Yeah, well, go to hell, Seth. Anyway. More bad advice.
What happened
me.
in Ramire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach.
In that old chapel.
I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible.
See, stuff like that is why it's not secure here, because I did kill a bunch of them. Very likely some of them hold resentment for that.
We of the church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
Sure, man.
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
You'll make an excellent commander one day.
Oh, excuse me.
The magic and the riding.
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Okay, we'll get better at that.
Oh,
Have a flower.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already.
Yeah, enjoy the blanket.
I have never danced in front of people before.
Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Have you heard yet about the White Heron Cup? If you have
I
yet
have.
to choose a representative, do you mind terribly if I volunteer?
Seems like a loaded question. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, Professor. I am overcome with joy. Just you wait until my feet touch the ballroom floor.
Wait, she's never danced in front of people before.
Yes? Do you need me for anything, Professor? I would be happy for...
Alright, let's tear up the dance floor. Ooh.
Thank you so much. I am eager to improve my dancing.
Yeah, get to work.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful.
Yeah,
This
I mean, it
ball,
wouldn't
though,
take a ton.
I don't know. It's all new to me. Huh? I'm really flattered.
Plants. Yeah, I get it. Hey, how
Last
about...
month, the spa...
How about a flower? Hey, no problem, man. Just a couple of bros exchanging flowers. Alright, let's track down that wood carving thing. No, you know what? That'll be the big cliffhanger. Not the certain invasion or death of my father that's gonna happen before the ball. It'll be the wood carving to look forward to. See you on the next episode, everybody.